Welcome to another episode of Vinette and Elmo, our road to our journey. Please continue to watch our video as we depart our trip to Asia. We would like to share useful information with you for your reference in case you decided to take a trip to Asia. We are now in Sacramento Airport, taking the flight to San Francisco Airport. From there, we're taking the flight to Manila. We are now boarding the plane. By the way, we're taking United Airlines. United Airlines is a major airline in the United States. It operates an extensive domestic and international route network across the United States and 6 continents, with more destinations than any other airline. A few hours later, we've arrived in Manila. We were picked up by my wife's father and brother at the airport. Please enjoy the sceneries while heading to the cemetery to visit my wife's grandparents' grave. That is part of Filipino tradition whenever you visit the Philippines. You got to pay respect first to the loved ones who no longer lives. Here we bought flowers to bring it to their graves. The flowers are actually cheap. It costs about 50 to 100 pesos, but it's less than $2 US dollars. Stray cat following my wife, asking for food, but I have no food to give. There are many cats in the cemetery, hungry and homeless. I feel sorry for them. The next day, we didn't waste any time. We're heading to the airport to take the flight to Singapore. Here's biker group on the busy street. It kind of reminds me in our men's group back in the United States. We are checked in and ready to take the flight to Singapore. That should only take about 2.5 to 3 hours flight. By the way, we're taking Cebu Pacific Airline. Cebu Air Inc., operating as Cebu Pacific, is a Philippine low-cost airline based at Pasay in Metro Manila, founded in 1988. The airline was the first low-cost carrier in Asia. It's also the largest airline in the Philippines by fleet size. It offers scheduled flights to both domestic and international. Fast forward, after a few hours later, we made it safe to our destination in Singapore. Singapore Changi Airport is the primary international airport that serves the country of Singapore. And it's one of the biggest transportation hubs in Asia. More than 100 airlines operates from the airport with flights to destination in Asia, Oceania, Africa, Europe, and Middle East, and North America. Here we're having lunch at the Singapore airport. It was actually my first Singaporean food I've ever had. To be honest with you, it tastes good. We're now heading to our hotel. It took us probably 40-45 minutes drive to our hotel. We are finally in our hotel room. It's a small room, but it's cozy. Follow the leader, si Ann. Ang tourist guide pala natin.
Bayad mo as guide. Oo, mabait din mag-tourist guide nang bibili pa ng food.
I believe we've taken 5 escalators to take down underground for our train ride to our location we want to visit. For your important information, you must stay on left side when on the escalator to give way for the people who are in a hurry. They must be on the right side.
Wala ka naman. Hello! Hello!
I wanted to share what does the Bible says about taking a trip or taking a vacation. The Bible doesn't directly mention vacations, but it does encourage rest and rejuvenations. In the book of Mark, chapter 6, verse 31, then because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." So traveling and taking vacations can be part of biblical call to rest. God may call people to take trips outside their comfort zone to trust in Him more. Traveling to holy sites, natural wonders, and connecting with others can reflect how God speaks to and directs people. We finally made it to our location, and my wife's sister leading the way for us, acting as our tour guide. She actually worked here in Singapore, so she is handful, and we trusted her. She actually took us to Universal Studio in Singapore.
Ma, dito sa buhay.
We didn't actually go inside the Universal Studios, but rather we just took pictures in front of the Universal Studios.
Ayun, ganyan na. Yangat isa lang dyan.
Actually, the Universal Studios in Singapore is so much different from the Universal Studio here in US. Based on my experience, there's so much attraction and business surrounding the Universal Studios in Singapore. Here we're taking the cable car tours. The cable car Sky Pass would cost about $20 on weekday and roughly about 38 on the weekend. From here, we can actually view the inside of Universal Studios. Also, overlooking part of downtown Singapore. This ride will take about 12 to 15 minutes ride. For your information, the best time to visit Singapore is generally between February and April. At least that's what I've been told. During these months, the weather is relatively dry, with lower humidity and less rainfall compared to other times of the year. The key point, weather, Singapore has a tropical climate, so it's warm and humid year-round. This is not the end, but this is just the beginning. Please watch part 2 of our trip to Asia.